Hey, thanks for checking in. AI stocks and semiconductors are starting to show some serious volatility. Okay, now that's why I use the charting services to look at the technicals behind those comments. The thing is, these companies, Broadcom, not Navitas, you got even Alphabet. These companies are spending billions of dollars with a B. It's an insane amount of money, and they're also making a lot of money. But the one cycle, the one time where the earnings don't meet expectations, 0.5% off, that's all it takes to break the camel's one straw to break the camel's back, right? Is that how that saying goes? So it's the straw that broke the camel's back. That's what happened with the dot-com era. Things are so volatile. The prices, you look at the chart. Okay, I depend on the charts. Now I'm going to go over some notes just real quick here. Um, so I've been talking a lot about this AI bubble lately because this trade has become extremely crowded. A lot of the money in the entire stock market is locked up in the AI trade. Now, the semi stocks, data center stocks, okay, a lot of these names have huge moves, but everybody's chasing the same trade. Okay, this is when I start seriously getting cautious. I'm not bearish on technology. Of course, I love technology. I love crypto. I love the whole thing. You just have to be careful and watch the chart. The charts don't lie, everybody. The support and resistance and the trend lines, it's obvious. The moving averages, it's the more you learn about reading charts, the more you go, this is actually kind of some truth serum. Look, you can't predict exactly what's going to happen, but you can use a higher probability on what's going to happen by looking at the charts, okay, and getting better at the TA. So, okay, as of today, I'm watching these semis. Okay, there are a lot of this AI bubble conversation happening with the experts that I follow and stuff. So, the SOXX, the SOXX, okay, that is the index that shows the entire sector showing volatility. Okay, some of the names I talk about, the AMD, Micron, AMKR, these all had huge, okay, even Nvidia, the biggest leaders are still holding up, of course, but it can actually be a part of the warning sign. Sometimes the indexes still look okay. This is important. While the weaker names underneath are already cracking, they are. I was looking at a bunch of charts today. They're already starting to crack a little bit. Okay. Because you got to remember, huge market caps, trillions of dollars. When there's a 10% movement, which there was, what chart was that today? There was a 10% back off, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it is massive in terms of the market cap and the amount of money. When there's a 10% drop, when we're talking about trillions of dollars, it's massive. Okay, this is called the narrowing of leadership, and in an AI bubble type environment, this is very important. Okay, this is why I don't trade on headlines, because a lot of the headlines are just hype. Okay, I look at the charts. When someone says AI stocks are still strong, I go in, I have to look. Okay, are they holding support? Are there higher highs? Is the volume confirming the move? Are they breaking the trend lines? Are weaker names starting to roll over? All these are all good questions. Write these down if you have some notes going on this video. This is the difference between guessing and having a process. So for me, like I said, TradingView is the best tool. I organize all these things on my personal notes. I just want to share that with you. I can pull up the SOXX and compare it to individual names like the AMD, the Micron, and all this stuff, and you kind of compare what the charts are looking like. So, number one, support and resistance, just horizontal lines. Where are there indications of people either buying or selling to maintain that level? Okay, that's one of the things that we're looking at there. Also look at trend lines. Okay, those are the upward movement or downward movement, the volume, moving average, relative strength. It's that RSI indicator. Okay, and whether or not the charts are confirming the story that's being told. Okay, these are all things you can see on the chart. So, very good stuff. Um, Before I put money into a trade, this is me personal. I want to know where all these key levels are. This is the adjustment I made in my trading career where I started making money. Because at first I knew these systems on how to write calls. And of course, getting into the crypto game was difficult with your self custody wallet and stuff like that, which is different conversation, but you have to look at the charts either way. Okay, that's when I started getting better entry points and more consistent wins on my trades when I focused on TA. Okay, now the other thing is too, you want to have a line in the sand on exactly where you're going to uh, uh, stop loss, where you're going to get out. Okay, where you're going to take profits is even more of an important thing there. Okay, so this is a trade I actually want to hold on to. I'm asking myself, or am I just chasing the hype? It's a very important question. Are you a technical trader or are you chasing hype? Now, fundamentals are important. Headlines aren't fundamentals all the time. It's hype. Okay, that's what I'm saying here on this deal. But I use the charts. I do have a link below. It's that TradingView link, and it is the appropriate one. If you're interested, all you have to do is click that link, and you can go in. You can put your email, and you can look at these things. You have an account. Now, if you want more indicators, there is there's a scale on you can purchase whatever indicators you want. It's not that bad. I mean, if you're a serious investor, trust me, you'll want to have a couple indicators available to you. So that's my message today. And like I've been saying a lot, don't chase these AI bubbles. It's with your eyes closed, just building the hype. Because I know how that feels, people. Listen, I know how this is experienced. You start your heart rate goes up a little bit. You get excited thinking about making money without breaking your back doing labor. And this is me talking. Don't do it unless you learn how to read charts. Okay, the support and resistance, the trend lines. Most importantly, it's managing the risk, knowing your exits when things don't go right, because it's not going to go right every time. You're not going to win 100% of your trades, people. It's not going to happen because markets like this, people who are able to survive are not always the people chasing the biggest moves. These experts that I'm following, they're not jumping in on these big moves. Okay, they have a process, and then you stick to it. Now, hey, this is not financial advice. I'm just sharing my experience, and I have been successful. The last 3 years has been awesome. I'm sharing how I use the charts and manage the trades. Now, tomorrow I'm probably going to get on. I'm going to show you some of the stuff I'm talking about, but just take my words and do what you wish, but trust me, get on TradingView, everybody, and at least get the free account going to where you can start looking at candles, and we'll go from there. It's just one day at a time, so hang in there, be safe. I'll share a couple of my trades. I got a couple exciting ones. There's one that's not going so well. It's okay. That's what we do. Thanks for checking in. Hopsauce signing off. Give me that thumbs up, everybody, and share this video. All right, peace out.